Hi guys, so this is the video that I've been telling you guys about. I'm going to show you how to track your cycles, and hopefully this helps you guys and you learn something. So anyways, I'm just going to get right into it because it's probably going to be another long video. So yeah, and if I keep looking over here again, or over there, I'm looking at myself, so excuse me for that. Anyway, so we're going to start with the Erin Condren. I'm going to let you guys know all the details at the end of this video, but I gotta hurry up because I only have 15 minutes. It won't let me upload anything more than that. I guess I can do it in twos, I guess, if it gets a little too long, but I really don't want to do that. So let's get into it. So this is the planner, and I just have one of these on it, usually two, so I can have a pen with me, but this I pretty much am keeping at home unless I'm going somewhere for a long period of time. Then I'll probably take it with me, which is why I'm going to be doing a video on this little guy for travel, keeping, your cycles with you on the go, just not as detailed as they're going to be in this organizer, or planner. Sorry. So, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to show you guys. So, anyways, like I said, this is an Erin Condren, and for scale, there's my hand, and there's what it looks like. Anyway, so let's get into it. I kind of already went through what's inside, so unless you guys want a more detailed video on that, I'm not going to do that right now in this video. So this is how my month is set up, okay? And this is how I have my month set up. So this just marks when I took a pregnancy test this month. And I actually ended up getting my period on the 6th, which I marked cycle day 1, and I also added a AF sticker, so I know that was the first day of my period. Now, how I have this marked in mine, of course you can choose different colors if you want to. This is just the colors that I chose, as your stickers too if you order those. But the pink boxes mark my cycle, my AF. So usually it lasts between 5 and 6 days. I just went ahead and marked the 6th day. It might not last until then, but I will write it down if it doesn't, and probably put another sticker. So then I have these green boxes. And basically what those green boxes are for is my fertile days. So that is when I know when I'm going to be fertile the most, is on those days, which I also added a OPK sticker. So I know that's probably when I need to start my OPK testings. And then those little symbol, that just says fertile on there. So then this is when my projected ovulation day is supposed to happen, which I marked that with a sticker because I am probably going to want to take 2 on that day, 2 LH on that day, and 2 on that day as well, just because my periods have been coming 2 days earlier. So they've been ranging between 27 and 29 days, that I probably want to stick in this 3-day window as far as ovulation testing goes. So I just have that marked there, so I know. And then, as you can see, some boxes have little hearts marked by them. Those just they signify the best day to be D. Those are my best chances to get pregnant. So I just marked that with hearts, which I get I use the Countdown to Pregnancy site, and they have all kinds of not apps, but little tools that you can use that kind of maps it out for you. And then I just record everything so I know this is when things are supposed to happen. And then as my month goes, I'll write down, hey, like say that this is supposed to be my projected ovulation day. But say that I got my positive OPK on the 18th instead of the 19th. Well, I'll just pull the sticker up because they're removable or repositionable, and I'll move it over here and then mark down that I got a positive OPK test. So then lastly, oh, and also these are just projected, or when the best time is. I'll also come back to and mark when we actually BD'd, so I'll record that information in here as well. I'm actually going to do another video once this month is completely done to kind of show you how I go back and re-record my information, that stuff that has already happened, signs, symptoms, which I'm not going to mark those here. I'll do it in the weekly part, which I'll show you that in a minute. But I also have this in here, which are my projected implantation days. And the reason why I marked those in here is because those are the days I kind of need to look for signs. So those days I know to be more aware of my body. And then if I do notice something different, I'll just kind of jot those down, or I'll jot that down in here as well. So that's how this looks at the moment. And then you're going to go on your weekly. And this is kind of where I have my key, if I just have to refer back to that, which is good to have, too. And then this is where I record all of my testing. As you can see, all of my tests, LH and pregnancy, and I mark down the times of when I took those tests, or when these tests were taken. So that's just good to have. You don't have to keep your tests. I choose to. You could toss them and just record the information in there if you want to. I just keep the tests just so I can look back and see them. So then I just have this section, and I just wanted to be a little bit more creative. It kind of helps you want to do it, You're not that you don't want to do it, it just makes it more fun. So here's some more tests that I recorded, and then I just mark stuff like this in there. And then this comes with a little removable ruler too. And then I also, as far as family planning, I write down appointments for my kids in here as well as like little checklists I need to do during the day, as well as dinners sometimes too. I'll mark in there, and that's basically where the family planner comes along with the cycle tracking. This planner I feel is big enough to do that and it not be overwhelming for me anyways. I mean, you might want to just use it for your cycles and have a separate for your family, and if you already have kids, or if you don't have kids, you might just want to use this primarily as your cycle tracking / diary for all of that. And then if you are going through infertility, you can go back and write how you're feeling, what you're experiencing at that time. And I just find that great because you can look back on all this. So when you do get pregnant, you could say, oh man, I remember this time, look at what all we've been through together. And it just makes it so much more special. So that's how I have that done. And of course, the next week, I obviously don't have done yet because we haven't hit that point yet. But then let's get to December. I have a few things in there just to go along with the cycle. My last projected implantation day, I think it's like a 5-day window for that. So I just marked the last day. And then I also put in a pregnancy test sticker because that's cycle day 27. That's when I'm going to start doing my pregnancy testing, is on that day. And then my projected AF, which it started the 8th this month, so I just put it on the 6th. If it starts 2 days early, or which will be the 6th, but if it starts on the 8th that month, I can always just pull it up and reposition it on the 8th, so I know. And then I also didn't finish writing in my cycle days because I'm not sure exactly when my AF is going to be here, whether it's on the 27th day or the 29th day. So I just have that marked in there like that. As far as December goes, I don't have anything else written in December because, like I said, we haven't got to that point yet. I don't know if I'm going to get pregnant this month, so I don't want to plan out my cycle just yet, just because I don't know. And then when I do start pregnancy testing, I'll go over here to the December part and write all of that in. And I really like this, like I said, because you have note sections too. And you don't have to cover any of this up like I did in November. I just like the pumpkins. It makes it more pretty to the eye, and it makes me have more fun, I guess, with it. But so I'll start tracking those here when I start those tests. So then that's basically how I have November marked out right now. That's how I do it. I'll just let you guys get a quick glance of it, and then we'll go into the details really quickly before I hit that time limit. So there's another look at how I did it. All the links will be below. For the countdown to pregnancy link will be down below, as well as the Erin Condren website link will be down below, as well as a link to get $10 off of your purchase, your first purchase. So if you're interested in one of these, you'll get a little discount. Now, so basically that's how that looks right now. So, at the end of this month, I will go back and I will do another video for you guys showing you the completed month of November and how I record, more like my feelings, what happened, my cycle ended on this day, or I ovulated, like I said, I have it marked on the 18th in here right now, but if I ovulated on the 7th, or it's on the 19th, if I ovulate on the 18th, I move that here, this is when I ovulated, so it'll show you guys all of that. I can't show you like that now, obviously, because I haven't hit that point yet, and I just started this planner for my cycle tracking. Before I use, and you don't have to use an Erin Condren, I just love her planners. I haven't seen anybody in this community use one of her planners. I just love the setup for cycle tracking in her planners. So that's why I switched to that planner. But before, I just used a Walmart planner for my cycle. And this is actually what I used when I got pregnant with my daughter. So if you're interested in seeing that, I can go through that for you guys too. But I just really love how much more organized this one is for that. So I did contact Erin Condren and ask them if they would send me one of these so that I could do a video on for you guys showing you how to track your cycles, because I really did feel like this video would be informative to a lot of you. So they didn't, or what they did is they gave me a $50 gift card for this planner. Now, I paid extra. My planner was $55 for this planner. So I paid they gave me the 50, so I got 50 off. So I paid $5 extra for the 18-month. 12-month planners are $50. 18-month are $55. I just opted for the 18-month planner. So that is what I got. I bought these extra myself. I think they were like $6.95 for a set of 3. They have all kinds of designs. The foiled ones are a little bit more expensive, but I ended up paying $28 of my own money for this. So they did sponsor this video as far as the planner goes, so I'm really thankful and grateful they did that, because I really feel like it's going to help a lot of you. So I'm running out of time, so I will talk to you guys later.